Susic for Real Sociedad, got a bit of tongue tied there, has come on for in Persic, another offensive change for the home team. Latest scores across Europe: Poland 1, Scotland 1, Serbia 0, Denmark 0, Spain 1, Switzerland 0. All these scorelines you can see, of course, digest and get the latest scores and notifications on them on the FlashScore app or website. Of course, FlashScore app and website will have you updated on news, transfers, live goals, match ratings, or statistics. As soon as the news breaks, FlashScore will be there. Transfer ticker, of course. Below the main page, you'll see the winners and losers. Also, all these nice little bits in the Premier League. Of course, we saw Tottenham Bentoncourt hit with a 7-game ban over a racist remark over club captain Song Heung-min. So, click on that article. Do engage with the contents there across the app and website. There's another Portugal player down injured. This doesn't look good. I don't know if it's a dislocated shoulder, but Roberto Martinez might have to be looking at a change here. The manager of Portugal, Martinovic, is in conversation with the referee. I think it was him who made the challenge on the defender. Well, João Cancelo, of course, not shy to saying something. We've seen the ball from Modric. If Orojo wasn't there in the middle, it was like a sandwich. On the first layer was the goalkeeper. In the middle was Orojo, the central defender, making his debut for Portugal, by the way, the Benfica defender. And then it was Matanovic going for the ball for Croatia. If the Portugal defender wasn't there, Saul would have just wiped out Matanovic. That would have been a penalty. Excellent defending for the teenager, because by his sheer presence, and he got the ball first, and then he headed on off Matanovic, it would have been a pen. So, yeah. Hairy stuff for Portugal. They're running their first change of the game. The ball's on his right hand side though through Susic. Now giving the ball away, finds it to Vitinha. Those rotations aren't happening as much as they were in the first half. Your Vitinhas to your Neveses to your Octavius. It's very much Croatia. We expected that at the break, that Croatia will come out in the second half at home, of course, and put pressure on Portugal. But Portugal with Rafael Leão picking the ball up in the centre circle, then turning the ball down the right. Nuno Mendes asks Rafael to keep going for the ball, but Lajkovic gets there. Switzerland have equalised in that game between Spain and Switzerland. Spain 1, Switzerland 1. Keep up with that, of course, on the FlashScore app and website. Here it is. Croatia with the ball. Guardiola has it. It's the ball now to Sutale. Jakic. Now into the middle. Jakic. Looks like the Diallo is about to come on for Portugal. The man from Porto. So now with Matanovic. Now ball on the right hand side to Jakic. Just taking his time, pulls it back. Lots of possession for Croatia. The ball into the middle, and the ball's into the bottom corner. And it's Josep Guardiola, the Manchester City man, but the flag has gone up, and he's shaking his head. The centre-back Guardiola, and this will be checked by VAR. Have Croatia drawn level here? It looks good. Good header. Lovely build-up. We're getting the first replay here. Oh, it's close. So close. You can see why the assistant referee in the near side has put his flag up. It looks like he just is leaning forward. There is a goal check for this. Croatia 0, Portugal 1. I don't know if Portugal will like to make that change to bring on the Diallo. But there is a goal check here in this game. A point will be enough for Croatia to qualify for the next round of the UEFA Nations League, but the VAR have confirmed it's offside. It was tight. So we're waiting for play to restart. Goal not given. And Diallo has come on now for Araujo. So we are going to get substitutions now. So yeah, Diallo on, number 14, comes on, and onto the field is Budimir. Budimir on for Matanovic. So Budimir plays football for Osasuna, of course. So yeah, Budimir on for Croatia, really rolling the dice at the moment. But yeah, Diallo on and Budimir on. It's with the goalkeeper Sá for Portugal. Sá finds the ball on the right hand side now. Yeah, it was Gardavol's shoulder that just leant forward. So close. Reminder, Croatia haven't lost the game, haven't lost football games back to back since 2021. This is the first for them. That period of time. 2 offsides for Croatia, 1 for Portugal in this game. Crucially, the second offside for Croatia, that goal being rescinded. And it's staying Croatia 0, Portugal 1. Modric, side of centre circle. Back towards the centre to Diallo. Diallo gives the ball to Viega and finds its way back into Croatia's hands through Sucic. Sucic up now towards Gardewell. Croatia just still building well. Is Palisic. Portugal haven't really been able to get a grip of the hosts in this second half. Tempo definitely has dropped. It's been loose. It's now falling out towards Sucic. Sucic now to Modric. Modric now to back to Gardewell. So many white shirts making their way into the penalty area. Gardewell flips now to the right hand side to Bettina. Then falls. Budimir's in there. So's Jakic, the substitute. Sakic wants on the left hand side. They're all queuing up at the far post! And this time he will not be denied a Manchester City man. It's Josep Guardiola who does what he does best in a City shirt, getting himself on the score sheet. But he's done it for his home nation. Guardiola at the far post, tapping home. That looks onside. That looks like a goal. It's Croatia 1, Portugal 1. And you're looking at Jose Salves, the goalkeeper, beaten at his near post. Has to do better there. Just has to. And we have a game on here. Gorgeous ball from Jakic to the far side. And then Guardiola, what he does, he kicks it in to the ground with his left foot. Maybe that spills out and causes trouble for Jose Salves. He gets it all wrong, Jose Salves. I think Jose Salves was expecting a first-time effort, not hitting it down. But it's his first goal in the UEFA Nations League for his country. Josep Guardiola, the man who knows where to get the goals. The Manchester City defender. It's Croatia 1, Portugal 1. He fell to his knees in celebration. That's how much it means to the Croatia number 4. And Croatia, that's their third attempt on target in this game. At the break, they had none. Portugal had 4 attempts on target at the break, and they still have 4 attempts on target in the second half. And midway through, they've just completely regressed, Portugal. And this is fantastic for Croatia. They just needed a point ahead of this game to put themselves through in the last 8 of the UEFA Nations League, and they've just got that leveler now here through Josep Guardiola, and they'll be thinking about winning the game and getting all 3 points. You can't blame them. Portugal have been poor in the second half, absolutely poor. And maybe you're looking at bringing some more players onto the field. It's Nuno Mendes trying to throw that ball. Of course, there's injuries to Diego Jota as well. Not seen him in a few camps, have we? The Liverpool man. He's someone who can get goals. But you're looking at that Rafael Leao chance before the break when he has a very good opportunity to double Portugal's lead, and just felt that moment they didn't. Because they didn't take that, they left the door open for Croatia. And with that goal by Guardiola, he's done that. Vitinha takes the free kick, looking to Octavia. Octavia now towards Vega. Vega towards Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes lays back all the way towards the goalkeeper and Jose Sá. Sá into the middle, now to Neves. Vega moves in the middle to Neves. Nuno Mendes. Oh, lovely diagonal play. Here's Cancelo, spreads it superbly down the right hand side towards Nuno Mendes. And there's now to Vitinha. Diallo's there outside the boot. Here comes from Cancelo. That's intercepted. Now with Sukic. Yeah, well, two changes are going to come on for Portugal. Roberto Martinez in deep conversation with the substitutes. Needed an injection of control, injection of something. They've just gone off the boil in the second period. Portugal. Here's Guardiola now. On the left now goes for Baturina. Baturina to Palisic. Palisic now towards Guardiola. Now with the time for Sutala. Sutala down the right. Now for Jakic. Jakic now to Guardiola. Play back to Likovic. Gone long via the Croatian goalkeeper. Nuno Mendes heads us all the way back to his goalkeeper in Jose Sá. Scores across Europe: Poland 1, Scotland 1, Serbia 0, Denmark 0, Spain 2, Switzerland 1. Just a reminder that Scotland need to win that game to progress, or they'll get relegated from the UEFA Nations League A. Cancelo puts the ball into towards Nuno Mendes. Obviously the situation's changed. Not only does Scotland need to get a goal, they need Portugal to get another one here for them to progress, because at the moment it's really good. It's looking really good for Croatia. So Fabio Silva comes on for Rafael Leao. We're thinking another performance where he was just left wanting to do a bit more. So Fabio Silva on. And Conte out is on for Octavia. So yeah, Conte out on, and Silva can get a run out for the remainder 20 minutes of this campaign. Now with Vega. Remember, this also affects the qualifying groups. So just from a Scottish point of view, that Poland equalising means it's got to fall back to the foot of the group and the automatic relegation spot. However, if Scotland were to score again for 2-1, they would go from 4th to 2nd in Croatia. That was just before Croatia levelled. Not looking so good for Scotland now to reach the finals, but they still need a goal to avoid automatic relegation. That's certainty of pot 3 in the World Cup qualifying draw. Of course, next year starts the road to 2026. Canada, Mexico, America. So exciting. That World Cup, the biggest World Cup there's ever been. 48 teams. There's going to be more places available for European nations, which makes it a bigger qualifying pool, of course. Here's Vega for Portugal inside his own half. Gives the ball to Nuno Mendes. Oh, lovely arched run. And on the right hand side from Cancelo. Wants the ball on his left. Oh, it's a good left footed ball to the far post. Oh, what a save! What a super save from Luka Kovic. How has Mendes not tapped home and given Portugal the lead again? I'll never know. From 3 yards out, beautiful football from Portugal. On his left foot there, Cancelo. Mendes left alone. It's a glorious chance. It's harder to miss. He hits the ball at Luka Kovic. It's Cancelo with the ball. He has to score. What a save from the Croatia goalkeeper. Nuno Mendes missing a sitter. It really should be Portugal 2-1 up to the good. No surprise to see the Croatian goalkeeper in Ljukovic in a lot of pain. His leg got trodden on. There was a collision between him and Mendes after that fantastic save. Let's see in the replay Gardival's goal. See the frustration there in Octavio's face. He's come off now. It's a corner on his right hand side. So Ljukovic is okay to carry on. The Croatian goalkeeper, that's one to watch in the final 50 minutes. He's actually squatting and holding the referee's midriff. I kid you not. It wouldn't surprise me if he's replaced promptly. He'll have to defend this corner though. If you're a Portugal player, you try and get your body on him, and remarkably, no one's gone near him, which is a surprise. Can't be offside from a corner or a throw-in. Whip it in. Anyway, it's going to be with my concert, taken short. Ball back to Cancelo. Back now to Concert. Come on, very sharp and bright. Concert. So right for the ball by Cancelo. It's gathered by Ljukovic. And he's hobbling, just walking gingerly, and I don't know if he's going to throw it back. He's just waiting for Felix to go behind. But yeah, that's something for us to monitor in this game. Kalakar goes long, looking towards Budimir. And up by Mendes for Portugal, goes into the centre circle, headed on by Gardival, goes into the middle. Vega just decides to leave it for Mendes. Mendes now on to Cancelo. Modric is in between the two players. Modric goes down low to win the ball back for his side. Kamrich gives the ball away, gives back to Portugal. Now a bit of time for Vitinha. Vitinha off to the right it goes. Semedo motoring forward. Conceição has the ball, puts on his left foot, swings it back into the centre. Fabio Silva, of course, is the player that's further up, and he's definitely playing as a 2 rather than Leao playing as another left midfielder alongside Mendes in that attack for Portugal. So Portugal definitely got another threat here. Here's Vitinha trying to slip this through towards Fabio Silva. He ends up pushing the defender over, but the defender does well to clear in Katakar. I'm sure when Portugal this score was enough to send Croatia through. It's going to be a throw in to Portugal down the middle. Mendes throwing this way to João Cancelo. He throws this now towards Nuno Mendes. Just can't keep this in. It's back of Luka Modric. Still a touch now by Kanza. So it's gone back towards the goalkeeper. Spain 2, Switzerland 1, Serbia 0, Denmark 0. Those are the latest scores across Europe. Poland 1, Scotland 1, you know that already. Bulgaria 1, Belarus 1, Kosovo 1, Lithuania 0, Luxembourg 2, Northern Ireland 2. At one stage, Northern Ireland winning that game by 2-0. It's Croatia now, bomb forward, down this right. Lovely first touch by Budimir. Budimir tees this up. Low shot comes in. It's spilled away by Sarr and hits the post. Oh, how lucky. Budimir really should have made it 2-1. And both sides have had really good opportunities to take the lead. Fine work down the left-hand side from Sucic. On his left foot, he takes a shot. He would have been onside, Budimir. It's spilt by Sarr. And Mbudima's effort saved again by Sarr, but it's turned over by the Portuguese goalkeeper and hits the post and then hits the side netting on the roof of the net. It will be a corner to the visitors. Croatia 1, Portugal 1. It remains. And both goalkeepers there have kept their sides in it. I mean, more for Sarr. He corrects the mistake he made. And Modric is off. Luka Modric is off. Onto the field comes Moro. So swung into the middle, the corner. Portugal do enough to get rid of the ball. And the Bologna player in Moro is the player that comes on. It's another shot towards the Portugal goal, but this occasion it's comfortably gathered by Jose Sarr. This is taken by Sutala. Can't be afforded that space in the penalty area. That's given to a forward player. It's rightly punished. I think that will disappoint the Portuguese supporters and the coaching staff, how the players have been able to just switch off and they've not been able to show anything too much quality in the second half. So it's a real shame. Oh, it's down the left. Waiting for this throw to be taken down that far side by Semedo. Well, San Marino are beaten Stein by 3-1. So it's a rarity when San Marino do get victories. And they look like they're going to get one again. Diego Dalot is about to come on. For 10 minutes, the Manchester United defender. Dalot going to come on for Nuno Mendes. Mendes will be ruin that missed opportunity to give Portugal the lead again. He's got a bit of a knock, yeah, Mendes. But onto the field comes Diego Dalot. Portugal takes it. Thrown back to Guardiola. Still move out to Jakic. Mojo. Moro now to more Sukic. Sukic down the right. It's intercepted there by João Cancelo. Cancelo, he plays a lovely 1-2 in the heart of the defence. They're driving forward here. Here's Fabio Silva. Silva trying to approach the penalty area. A bit too much. Bit too much there. Moro was the player to apprehend him alongside Jakic. Feels like a long time ago since João Felix put Portugal into the lead. And Switzerland have levelled in Spain. Spain 2, Switzerland 2 in that game in the UEFA Nations League A bracket. The diagonal ball looking towards Semedo. Felix. Play back towards Vega. Vega now 2 down the left to Dalot. So now to first touches for him. In the central area. Here's Vega. Dalot kicks it down. Beautiful, good touch. Here's Concerts. Concerts now to Neves. Neves more advanced. Plays the little 1-2 there with Dalot. Dalot able to swing this ball to Semedo. Semedo on the left hand side, 30 yards away from the penalty area. Play the ball to Cancelo. Loose to Vega. Then now to Semedo. Semedo now to towards Dalot. Hooked effort down the right. Now with Vitinha. Vitinha over halfway inside of the centre circle. It's really good work this from Neves. This is the best passage of play we've seen from Portugal, possession-wise, in the second half. Lots of movement, lots of purpose in their ball. Is that due to their play? Is that due to Croatia feeling a bit jaded? And want a free kick, Portugal. They'll get one. Oh, there's the offside flag gone up. Looks like it has. Fabio Silva wanted a free kick after he looked like he just slipped through João Felix. Oh no, he's been given a free kick actually for pushing the Croatian defender down. Good spot from the referee. So a reminder, the return of the domestic season, the long stretch now till March, started on Friday across Europe and across the world. But across the continent we'll have Bundesliga, audio commentary, we have Serie A, we will have also the Premier League, including domestic cups in the Champions League, Europa League and the Conference League, continental domestic trophies, European competitions, all here live on Flash Score. It's going to be an exciting end to November and an exciting December with all the winter fixtures. The countdown to 2025. It's now down the right hand side it goes. Moro. Get down forward to Gardo. There's pull the ball to Jakic. Dallo under pressure. Commits the foul. Croatia have this free kick inside Portugal's half, in the left touchline. So down the right to Jakic. Close line, that's intercepted. Quickly taken by Jakic, goes in the middle to Kamaric, hooks to the far post. Jose Sarr goes for the ball and gathers well. Good goalkeeping there. Was hung up in the air for quite a while. And we're into added time in the game between Poland and Scotland. Still 1-1. It's a scoreline that would confirm Croatia's place as the runners-up of this group and into the last 8. Of course, Portugal already safe as the shot comes in from a Portugal player down that right side. It just bounces off for a corner. And it was substituting Concierge. It's going to be a corner down that near side. It did look like it was away with effort, but then you could clearly see that there was a deflection coming off a Croatia player. That's trickled down for a corner. So Croatia 1, Portugal 1. On this game here live on Flash Score, 6th corner for Portugal. It's going to be taken by Vitinha near post. We're expecting this ball to go towards. So yeah, Vitinha takes it, such a short actually. Goes back forward to Cancelo. Here's Semedo. Good minutes in for him and Cancelo. Skip now to Kantakar. And Semedo's efforts blocked. It'll be another corner. Scotland may have got a late goal. Now, a point should be enough by my maths. A point should be enough for Croatia. But Scotland have scored in added time in Poland. That's important for them. They're not relegated automatically. So we'll go and check the live standings. As always, Flash Score will have you updated. I saw that goal flash come through. Big chance alert on the app. And it will just have them a point behind Croatia. Croatia doing enough. But a goal for Portugal here would send Croatia out if Scotland were able to hang on. So Poland will be relegated automatically. Scotland depends on other scorelines across Europe where they'll fare if they'll go into League B as it stands, and obviously helps them in terms of their World Cup qualifying ambitions in terms of what pot they're going to be in for the qualifying groups. But a Portugal goal here sends Scotland through. Croatia now living dangerous, but it's Croatia on the attack in the 89th minute. Lovely ball from Jakic. It bounces in the 6-yard box, but it's comfortably gathered by Jose Sarr. Sarr just holding the ball. Budimir was the closest player towards it. It's finished in that game 2-2. Semedo put under pressure and loses the ball to Sukic. Looking towards Semedo. Semedo runs towards João Felix. It's a penalty for Spain. Late in the game. Late in the day, sorry. It's now Jakic. On the right hand side. Now this. Now towards Sukic. How much minutes are going to be added on? We're into the final minute of this game. Would expect a healthy amount of time added on. The full-time scores are being registered across Europe. Spain won it right out for death. It's now Carnival, and they have scored. Spain, they have converted that penalty in 3 penalties in that game between Spain and Switzerland. Excitement there. As a heavy challenge comes in from Vega, and he'll be booked. But the first booking of the game. It might be the first booking of the game. But Ronaldo Vega is booked in the 89th minute. First yellow card that we've seen being issued. It was a really heavy challenge on Budimir. So we've entered the 90th minute. Just waiting now for confirmation of how many minutes we had on. But Scotland have beaten Poland late in the day. Scotland have the victory, and it's one that will mean they'll finish third minimum. And they'll wait to see if there's any late drama here in regards to Portugal getting a late winner. That would send them through to the next round, but they've beaten Poland away. Massive result for Steve Clarke's team in regards to their fate and how they're going to qualify for the World Cup. In terms of the pots, of course. So Poland relegated. Scotland will face a relegation playoff in March, but will Croatia hold on for second? Portugal winning from the back. I don't know if I've said already, but 5 minutes has been added on. 5 minutes have been added on the back end of this game in the second half. Felix. Antonino Mendes. The ball towards Neves. Neves dinking it to Vitinha. Vitinha now to Cancelo. Cancelo kicking this towards Fabio Silva. It's a good header by Croatia. Referee thinks it's too much. We'll header on Satala. So that will be a free kick to Croatia. Fabio Silva. It's just the player there. Ball on the left hand side now for Croatia. Batarina. Gives the ball to Pasic. Vardy's going to launch this down the left hand side. Uses his right foot to in-swing it in. Now looking towards Pasic. Good header one. But it's only Budimir that's there. Bit of a head tennis between Budimir and Kamaric. Hits the post. Oh, what a chance for Croatia to win it inside out of time. Jose Sarr completely beaten, and it was Budimir who let fly in the penalty area. Portugal just didn't deal with it. 2 or 3 efforts. It was Semedo not there, and he hooked it goalwards. And he easily could have crept into the bottom corner. For all the talk of Portugal, maybe breaking Croatian hearts and sending Scotland through. It's Portugal who are hanging on in the back end of this game. And Croatia have a free kick deep in their own half for Jakic to take. João Cancelo, the player that concedes it. Susic. On that left-hand side for this corner. This has to go in for Croatia. It's pulled in. Oh, good ball to Guardiola. It's on the goal line here. And no one can convert in. And it's hammered away by Dalot in the end on the goal line. Well, Croatia have been a better side in the second half. No doubt about that. It was Renato Vega who got his head towards the ball to flick it on. That flick on led to a couple of white shirts. Oh, he needed Katakata try and convert. And Dalot stopped it going in on the goal line. Croatia 1, Portugal 1 here. Budimir with the effort. So Jose Sarr is the player to take this goal kick. We're in the final minute now of added time of 5. Reminder, the tell of this game. So in the 33rd minute, João Felix get a goal. Super ball from Vitinha over the halfway line to slip it into towards Felix, who scored. And then Guardiola got a goal disallowed in the 62nd minute, only for him to convert 3 minutes later. Jose Guardiola, and then it's just been a close contest, hasn't it, between the two sides. We've played the 5 minutes of added time. There is now another yellow card that's been issued out for Fabio Silva for a bit of roughing the players of Croatia. So we're playing a bit more than the added time. Yeah, he just went for the ball. Yeah, Fabio Silva. Just doing a bit too much with his right hand. So I think that would be. This will be it. So play. Should be able to hear the crowd music in this game. Apologies, Freddie. We're just getting issues with this broadcast, but it's Budimir whose shot is hitting the post, which is the closest we've got to a injury time winner. Some worrying scenes here. The back end of this game with the Croatian player down. David Massa showing the yellow card to Fabio Silva. So we're just going to play a few more minutes, you'd imagine. The Croatian player down. But that's it. Referee's actually called it. 1-1 between Croatia